Hi there. This lesson we're going to learn how to divide polynomials. You can also download the PDF file on the description below so you can work with me. Let's get straight into it. Let's say 132 divided by 5. Let's say 132 we divide it by 5. So let's work out by using long division. Okay, so 132 we divide by 5. Now 5 go to 13 is 2 times, and 2 times 5 is 10. So we write 10 down and then we minus it, then that give me 3. Then I bring the 2 down, that becomes 32. Now 32 divided by 5 is 6, and 6 times 5 is 30. So we write it down and we minus it, so that give me 2. So that is the remainder. So to write in mixed numeral, that means 30. That means 26 and 2/5. So therefore, 132 divided by 5 will give me 26 and 2/5. There you go. Now, remember 26 and 2/5 is exactly the same as 26 plus 2/5. So I just write here, that will give me, this means that 26 and 2/5 is equal to 26 plus 2/5. And 132 divided by 5 is the same as 132 over 5. Now, if I times 5 on both sides, so let's say I times 5 here, of course, I need to times 5 here and times 5 here as well. And this cancel out on the left hand side. So that will leave with me with 132, and 26 times 5 is exactly the same as 5 times 26. So I just write 5 times 26. And this one we can cancel out and leave with 2. So it's add 2. Now, 132 is the same as 5 times 26 plus 2. So 132 is we call dividend. And this 5 here we call divisor. And 26 is called quotient. And the last one, 2 here, is called remainder. So therefore, in polynomials, we can express like this. Px is equal to Ax, that is the divisor, times by Qx, that is the quotient, and plus the remainder, that is Rx. So this is divisor, and this Qx here is quotient, and Rx is the remainder. So please keep that in mind for me, okay? So let's go through a couple examples. Now, first one. So we need to divide this by x plus 2. And then what we have to do, we need to write our answer in this form. So let me write out the question first. Now, step number 1, we need to focus on 4x to the power 3 and x. So we use 4x to the power 3 divided by x. So 4x to the power 3 divided by x. So that's cancel with this. So leave with 4x squared. So I just write 4x squared. That's the answer. So what we do next is we use 4x squared, we times with x plus 2. I just write out here. So 4x squared, we times by x plus 2. So we go 4x squared times x is 4x to the power 3. Then we write underneath, so 6 power 3. Now 4x squared times 2 is 8x squared. So just write 8x squared. Then we just minus it, okay? So we minus that. So 4x cubed minus 4x cubed is equal to 0. And minus 7x squared minus 8x squared. So that means 7 plus 8 is 15. But negative 15x squared. So write minus 15x squared. And then this one here, which is plus 5x. I write this down. And this is minus 9. I just write this down. Then we focus on negative 15x squared and x. So we just use negative 15x squared divided by x. So I write out here. So negative 15x squared divided by x, I just write this. So that give me negative 15x. So I just write here, negative 15x. And then I just go negative 15x, we times by x plus 2. So I just go negative 15x, you times by x plus 2. So negative 15x times x is negative 15x squared. So I just write this down, negative 15x squared. And negative 15x times by 2 is negative 30. So minus 30x. And then we just minus it. So negative 15x squared minus negative 15x squared, we cancel out. And then 5x minus negative 30. So 5 plus 30 is 35. So the answer is 35x. Of course, this cancel out. And then the negative 9, I write this down, minus 9. Then we use 35x divided by x. So 35x divided by x is 35. So I write plus 35. Then I go 35 times by x plus 2. So 35 times x is 35x. And 35 times 2 is 70. Then I just minus it. So that cancel out. So that will give me negative 79. So negative 79 is the remainder. The divisor is x plus 2. And the quotient is 4x squared minus 15x plus 35. So if I want to write the answer in this form, so I can just quickly write it out for you so you can see. So we go the divisor. So ax is actually equal to x plus 2. And then the quotient qx is the answer. That is 4x squared minus 15x. And then plus 35. And the remainder, that is rx, is negative 79. So if I want to express my answer, px is equal to ax times qx plus rx. And ax is the divisor, which is x plus 2. qx is the quotient, that is 4x squared minus 15x plus 35. And then plus the rx, the remainder, that is negative 79. There you go. So that's the answer. So please pause the video and try this one yourself. Okay, so write your answer into this form. Px is ax times qx and plus the remainder. Please try it yourself. Hi, I'm back. So how do you go? Let's go through it together, okay? So first of all, let me write out the question first. Now, step number 1, remember, we need to focus on 2x power 3 and x only. So we use 2x power 3 divided by x. So that will give me 2x squared equal to 2x squared. And then we use 2x squared times by x minus 3. So I just use 2x squared times by x minus 3. So we time together, 2x squared times x is 2x to the power of 3. 2x to the power of 3. And then 2x squared times negative 3, so negative 6x squared. So right underneath, negative 6x squared. And then we just minus it. So that cancel out. 3x squared minus negative 6x squared is 9x squared. And this 2x, we'll write it down. I'll call this square. And then negative 5 or minus 5, we'll write this down. Now we focus on 9x squared and x. And we use 9x squared divided by x. So which give me 9x. So I just plus 9x here. Now 9x times by this. So I just write it out. 9x times by x minus 3. So 9x times x is 9x squared. So we go 9x squared. And then 9x times 3 is 27, but negative 27x. And we just minus it. So that minus together, this cancel out, of course, equals 0. 2x minus negative 27x is 29x. So we go 29x. And this negative 5, I'll write that down. Then we just focus on 29x divided by x. So 29x divided by x is 29. So write plus 29. And then we just go 29 times by x minus 3. So 29 times x is 29x. And 29 times negative 3. So we just go 29 times 3. So that is 87. So, but it's negative 87. Okay, so minus 87. And we minus it. So that will give me, that cancelled out, of course, that give me negative 5 minus negative 87 is exactly the same as 87 minus 5. So which is 82. So that is the remainder. So we can't do any more. So therefore, Px is equal to Ax times Qx plus Rx. But then Ax is x minus 3. That is the divisor. So which is x minus 3. And then Qx is the quotient. This is the quotient here. So that will give me 2x squared plus 9x plus 29 and plus the remainder. So this remainder here is 82. So we plus 82. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.